Alright guys, quick video today on cordyceps because I've had a lot of questions on X about things like the reproductive benefits, the anti-cancer benefits, cancer fighting, cancer prevention especially, reproductive endurance, even muscle gain in some cases, definitely testosterone levels, definitely luteinizing hormone. So we'll get into that in this video. Cordyceps is essentially medicinal mushrooms. It's a bit of a word, a bit of a mouthful. But yeah, they're mushrooms. They are massively there's some very strong antioxidants for the body. They are extremely useful for fighting cancer. Even there have been anecdotal reports of people who have had cancer and it has helped them to eliminate to beat the cancer. Now, I don't know what stage the cancer was in. I question whether you would want to rely solely on this, but it's kind of like fasting. It helps the body to fight tumors, toxins, things like that. Certainly, it's going to be strong in a preventative sense. Fasting is the same thing, the autophagy, the cleansing process. Cordyceps would be a good thing to add to that. Apple cider vinegar. Very useful for cleansing the liver, the colon, the kidneys, things that can easily allow the toxins to build up. Can't talk today. It was the same yesterday. So that's where it's very effective for like a longevity and a health standpoint. Now, the stuff I know you really are watching this video for, reproductive health. Cordyceps has been shown in several key studies, so I've got one up here, to have a dose-dependent increase in luteinizing hormone. So the higher the cordyceps dosage was, the higher the luteinizing hormone became. So they're obviously just like, if you imagine a graph, they're both just kind of going up like that, more or less. Luteinizing hormone is a precursor to testosterone, but reproductively speaking, it is produced in the testes. It is probably the biggest hormone that's responsible for sperm count, sperm quality, sperm health, and your reproductive health. So when the luteinizing hormone goes up, all of these other things improve. Follicle stimulating hormone is another interesting one. But they're also precursors to testosterone, and so your libido goes up as well. So it's all things reproductive health. Let me check the studies without taking ages, so that was just a quick cut. In terms of the dosage, in terms of normal cordyceps, you're looking at 2 to 6 grams per day. I would start out at 2 and see how you are. You'll be fine. It's not like a drug or anything, but just to be safe. Fully expect 4 to 6 grams to do a lot more for you based on the studies, libido-wise, antioxidant-wise, longevity, and cardio and endurance-wise. So in things like endurance training itself can improve blood flow and help with things like erectile dysfunction, which a lot of you guys are interested in. But also, obviously, things like boxing, kickboxing, running. Some of you guys are interested in marathon running. I can't recommend training for a marathon whilst trying to testosterone optimize, but there's a lot of benefits to having some endurance. Hill sprints, that's a more anabolic form of cardio, kind of like boxing. It's more short, intense bursts, usually. But so yeah, that's endurance. 4 to 6 grams is probably going to be like a really good range to be in. There are quite a few supplements that are more like, they call it the extract, so cordyceps extract. On Nootropics Depot, for example, it's 10 to 1. It's a lot stronger. Not affiliated. I just always recommend them because they're a solid go-to brand for so many testosterone supplements. And so that theirs is 250 milligrams, which would be 2.5. It's essentially the same strength as a 2.5 gram dosage. You could double that to 5 grams or go slightly higher. But yeah, that's more or less it. Libido, try it out, especially with things like cardio for the blood flow enhancement, the diet setup, things that are going to increase your nitrates. Um, Notifications go away. So things like beets, pomegranate, although that's more potassium, L-citrulline, um, things of that nature. Maybe Shilajit. This is another one. If you're over the age of 40 and you want to live a long time, which hopefully you do without getting on all sorts of drugs and weird stuff in the future, cordyceps, Shilajit, a high antioxidant diet. Apple cider vinegar is a great one, especially for the colon and for various inflammation, like things like arthritis and eye problems, loads of stuff. But definitely check it out. I think you'll find it to be very beneficial. If you want more information on Shilajit, I did a video called Shilajit for Crazy Libido in 2 days. Check it out here. I think you'll find that useful because I talk about how the lifestyle is also important. You want to combine the two things, the supplements and the lifestyle. But check out that video. I think you'll like it.